Hello. I was checking. I don't have my reading glasses on, so I was checking to see was I on. I'm in such a good mood. Like it feels like fall. I'm out here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and so it has been raining. I don't know if it's been raining in your area, but it's like really beautiful, and you can just feel like that sense of like harvest. So I wanted to talk about that too and just kind of share some helpful tips that I've read and maybe just some tools that I use, stuff I get down with, and maybe you do too. So I wrote some notes down to kind of like be helpful to just get the most out of this equinox that we're in. So the equinox started September 19th and it goes through the 25th. So there's certain things that you can do. Like if you think of harvest moon, think of harvesting like sowing seeds that you can do as we move into the winter months. There's a lot of shifts that happen with you emotionally, mentally, and with the body as we move into the winter solstice. So here's a couple of tips that may be helpful. I'm going to put my reading glasses on so I can share them. So a couple of things. First of all, we're moving into Libra season, and Libra encourages us to balance our energies so that we can help create harmony, like within our own selves, within our independent communities, our families, our work life. So here's just some really simple things that you wouldn't believe. They're so simple, but they can definitely just help you with your innermost self, just help you with your surroundings. So here's a couple of them. I'm going to read them because I wrote them down. So it's super helpful to cleanse and purify your home right now. So think of like spring cleaning, and then in the fall, it's like a purification. So you can use incense and you can use singing bowls, because singing bowls like raise the vibration. And if you use incense, so here's one of my favorite ones that I'm working with right now is the root chakra. And I love this. It's got cedar and ginger. Oh, I'll take off my reading glasses. Why do I do that? I can't see without them. It's got sandalwood, cedarwood, and ginger. Anyway, I love this. So you can go to like north, south, east, west corners of your house and disbalance the energies. And one of the things that I didn't know when I first started like purifying my house and things like that, I wouldn't open the windows or the doors. So you want the stagnant energy to go out, out. So you want to open your windows, and it's like a perfect time. It just moves the energy through your house. Any energies that you've brought into your home unintentionally, it just helps move that energy through. So there's that, and I'm digging this. I've also got Paleo Santos. Oh my God, I love the smell of it. And when I went crystal shopping, and I kind of shared some of that on my stories, I got this calcite. Well, come to find out that this particular, and I just followed my intuition with what I was led, to pick up, like what my spirit was attracted to. Well, this helps to balance any crystals that you have in your house. I didn't know that. And it also is like a stone that helps create happiness. And it helps to balance your own chakra system. So I've got a couple of them. And I'm like, hey, whatever. I love it. I love crystals. I'm so different than I used to be. I would have turned my nose up to that. So anyway, I just thought that was, kind of cool. Your intuition knows. That's what I'm trying to say. So also decluttering your space right now is like a big deal. And you may feel like compelled to do that. Go with that. Just get rid of things. If you've not used them in the last year, just get rid of things. It gives you more space. It opens up your consciousness. It just gives you a sense of like stability too, and groundedness, and then, I told you about opening the windows up. So those are some simple tips that you can do. And it's really powerful to like write and set intentions, like handwrite them and really speak them. Like if you have a morning gratitude journal, one of the things that I've been working with, I've seen that in the last several months, like prior, that I've fell back into that, like habit of, or it's a limiting belief for me, and I get free of it for stretches of time, but I start trying really hard again. I'm naturally a worker, but when I get into that trying business, and so even the intention of just setting, and it doesn't mean I have to, that one doesn't have to put effort, into sowing seeds and what they do, but it doesn't have to be so hard and try so hard. So I'm even just setting the intention that, everything flows naturally and easily, and just that like relieves me and raises my vibration. Of course, I'm always going to tell you to eat leaner foods, greener foods, because those things raise your vibration. As we start moving into the cooler months, what happens is everything comes in. Like everything in nature comes in. It's taking a hiatus. It's literally organically moving into its hibernation season. Every living being, on planet Earth, and we're part of that. It's also a time to get introspective and go within as we move into the winter months. And so our bodies, our consciousness, all the energies are moving us slowly into that. But we also get that really cool burst of like, oh my God, it's fall. I think I really love fall. So here's another couple of tips, because your sleeping habits may change a little bit. So I'm like really big and have been led to alkaline water a lot the last several years, and like so much in the last 18 months. Like my intuition is just known to drink a lot of alkaline based water. And then just a little helpful hint that I learned from a gentleman who does purification systems, water systems. I just never knew this. Be mindful of the water you're buying, because even if it's spring water, the FDA says that it's only got to be 5% to be spring water. So there's better quality water, and water is very, very important for you, for your brain. Like 78% of your brain is water. Your whole body is up to like 70 to 80% water. And it's just really important, like to every facet of our well-being, what type of water we're drinking. So there's that. But I've just been kind of like led lately to put a glass of water beside my nightstand. And so there's this guy that I love to listen to, and he was talking about that. So one of the things that you can do is put a glass of water on your nightstand. And what will happen as you sleep, any energies that you've brought in, that are not of yours, the water element absorbs it. Like fire, the fire element is purification, but the water will absorb that. And it helps you to have a more restful sleep. Do your own research, try it for a week, then don't do it. You do your own research. However, when you do it, like when you wake up in the morning, if you can remember, take it outside and pour it outside and just give it back to Mother Earth, like with gratitude for what the water has done for you as you rest. Because when we rest, we go back to source so that we can get recharged with that sacred, sacred, powerful energy, sacred power, not like man-made driven power. So we get a chance to recharge. So rest is really, really important. And there was something else I was going to tell you, and now I cannot remember it. Oh, I've just been really personally seeking to do a lot of mindful grounding meditations to like call back my own energy, and I spoke about it a little bit, but just know that you're out and about every day and you're picking up energies wherever you are. And so it would really help you to do whatever you're guided to do, but to just bring your own energy field back to you. There's all kinds of mindful meditations and things like that. So I wanted to share that before I hop off. And high vibration foods. So I'm going to do, let me stir this, some of my phyto greens. And I love them. They're really good for me. I get like 10 marine and leafy greens, 8 green fruits. I get 4 adaptogens and 2 plant-based fibers with this. So down the hatch, I'm gonna have a little bit of this. Yum, I really like it. Turns my teeth green. So I hope like some of those tips helped you. And yeah, like nice little meditations with intention would be great. Remember, we're in the equinox till the 25th. and get you a crystal, whatever your intuition leads you to do. Y'all have a good evening, and I love you. Bye.